Hi, friends. I'm Trey, and this is part two of the real alien invasion on Maui, D.E.W's infiltrations in Human 2.0. And I just found the microphone cover, so maybe this will be less annoying than it was before. And this tragedy, many of us foresaw something happening this year. Many of us empaths, and as I was saying in the last video, I feel that the BG and the Klaus Schwab and all the other dark side's minions are crying out for help when they left stacks of evidence, when Fauci made mistakes that left stacks of evidence as to what they were up to. And they were crying out for help. We're in too deep, out of control, and we will only obey the sick genocidal orders of our off-planet anti-life slaver ETs. There is no threat of a blue beam holographic alien attack. The evil aliens have already hybridized half the planet with self-replicating nanobot graphene dioxide shots and level 2 radical hippie towns and a whole Hawaiian island. Because they are so sure that because of all the dumbs here, for example, and all the mind control, USA in its entirety is entirely the evil one's possession. Oh, you know that I feel like I died in your arms today. There ain't no way that it was organic. And these AI killer chicks have to run away. Boom, doody, boom, boom, boom. Thus, the Maui attack demonstrates for all of us to see how Earth is under a powerful spiritual war between the respectful, original Christos founders and our fake, violent Syrian junior gods who are literally begging the good guys for help. Please, we have the weaponry to burn down islands and burn down towns, and we're going to do it. But we don't have any respect for any human life. You're our slaves. No, we're not. Just some of us. Okay? Earth is under a powerful spiritual war between the respectful, original Christos founder beings and our fake junior Syrian gods who are literally begging the good guys for help. We have massive weaponry, and we are unafraid to blow up, drown, and burn down the planet in order to prove our dominance and our control and superiority, because that's what Anu and Lucifer are all about. Thus, Maui, in its tragic end, might just be the real humanitarians taking the atomic bombs from the mentally unstable, sick, psychopathic, 2-year-old, Satanist, social Darwinist, devil-worshipping hands of eugenicist killers like Bill Gates, Anthony Fauci, Klaus Schwab, and David Keith. Because if you still allow them to do this kind of thing after this, then it just shows you're okay with that. You're okay with a 2-year-old eugenicist in an old man's body playing with the weapons. 2023's fires in Maui prove to planet Earth. Number one, your dark controllers have no respect for life. Okay? Duh. And are not above burning down loving towns. This is the third time, if you're counting like I am from somebody in California who saw 2 towns leveled like this before. Number two, government agencies and individuals who who are involved with this and go along to get along with planetary genocides are not leaders and will be held accountable. They're just powerful killers, okay? Leading the obedient off a cliff. Okay? As I've said before, of course we're thankful for the devil and all their minions because there's no learning in heaven. However, I have to ask everyone who watches this, is hell on earth a necessity to become aware of choice and become aware of the divinity of human life? Number 3, the future belongs only to the respectful, free, discerning, who will not comply with Planet of the Slaves. Number 4, how will we organize against the direct energy weapon or DEW attacks in the future? Location, location, location. Keep an eye out. Okay? We'll set up watch networks to keep an eye out, so we'll have rapid succession or rapid response. For example, we have the Facebook neighborhood groups on Facebook that started California neighborhood fire preparation groups, so that things like CZU won't be able to be as bad the next time. This is suppressing arsonism in California. As I've said, I checked the fires this year; they were all 100% contained. This is great news. Honest. We have a handful of honest militaries and governors and senators who are going to suppress DEWs, and tell them not to use direct energy weapons. Look, I'll admit my financial codependency is childish, and after being begged to do it for 3 years, I accepted. Yet, humanity, most of them are so very spiritually childish, and like cowardly teenagers, they won't even accept that we're in a spiritual and a physical, hyperdimensional energy weapon war, mind control and nanotech war, and fire war, and weather weaponry war. So they must become spiritually and emotionally mature, because most people are like cowardly teenagers when it comes to spiritual maturity. They need to get there. The disclosure press conference in mainstream media that the Portal to Ascension podcast on YouTube covered, revealing the dark ET involvement in the USA military agencies was fully open. You could see it on YouTube in July. Okay, were they too late? Were they too late to disclose then? Got sovereignty? Forget your contracts if they are to kill human life, folks. If you work for the government, they are psychologically suicidal. If you have a contract to kill others with any kind of weapon, quit it. Like the sick narcissist psychopaths they are, they won't stop ever. Okay? Like the Syrian gods that they learned this from, they'll never stop fighting until it's only Planet of the Slaves, until all human life is decimated or put under their control. So wake up to the devil's illegitimacy as rulers. They are not rulers. Lucifer is not a ruler. The Black Suns are not rulers. All the dark side are a bunch of vampires, imposter junior gods, fake rulers, and they're really just very powerful, bloodthirsty con artists, thieves, literally vampires who drink blood, thieves, and coercive killers. Okay? That's what they are. If we've been made in the image, in the junior god's image, through hybridization, which many souls have, tragically, through the mainstream media because of obeying their behavior by seeing their media and thinking it was cute to be a black witch, for example, and of course, big pharma, black magic medicine, black magic spells to take away all your problems with massive side effects that kill you fast and make you sick and dumb. And now, burning down three of our favorite towns or regions, Maui being the third, the island of Maui. We have to ask, are the humans involved in these acts following the real creators or the even humans? That is an essential. Wake up and respect, okay? Because the original soul, the divine, sacred Mother Goddess Christ, built us in harmlessness, peace, and discernment and respect. And it was only these warrior Anunnaki, Syrian gods, Yahweh and Lucifer, that designed us to fight each other and be landlords, okay? Going back to my first spiritual teacher outside of the Christian canon was Carlos Castaneda's word, intention. He often harped on, what is the intention? Every time you eat something or believe something, you really have to ask yourself, what is the intention of the person who put this information out? What is the intention of Trey Smith for putting this information out here? To share awareness. I'm open. Because they're real, original creators, divine Christ, goddess, founders, would never do any of this kind of psychological warfare, would never want you to encourage you to cut up your body, would never convince you that it was somehow nature that burned down Maui, okay, when you know it's obviously not. What we're looking at is a war between a soulless AI form of Lucifer, or the demiurge, Satan, and the ensouled, aware reclamation of the fifth dimensional version of humanity, or the original, going back to the original Christed form of humanity. And that was what's called the Great Bifurcation. And it's a very heavy time to be alive, folks. But there's more light than ever before.